Imagine walking into any room and instantly grabbing her attention, not by playing games, not by chasing, but by doing something so rare that only 1% of men even think to try it. It's not about looks, wealth, or being the loudest guy in the room. In fact, it's the opposite. It's a skill grounded in confidence, self-mastery, and presence. In today's video, I'm going to reveal this powerful habit that sets you apart, giving you an effortless edge that any woman will love. By the end of this video, you'll understand why most men overlook this simple trait and how you can start using it today to stand out in a sea of followers. Here's what we'll cover. First, we'll talk about why most men completely miss the mark in their approach to relationships. Then we'll uncover this rare trait, how it works, and why it makes such a powerful impact. And finally, I'll walk you through how to integrate this quality into your everyday life, so you're not just another guy, but a man who's truly unforgettable. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that can transform your life. And if this resonates with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs this advice. Let's get real. The reason most men struggle to make a lasting impression on women isn't because they don't care or because they aren't trying hard enough. It's because they're focusing on the wrong things. We're often taught that to impress a woman, we need to flash status, be the loudest voice, or even play games to keep her attention. But in reality, women are much more attracted to subtle cues of strength and confidence, traits that are often invisible to the untrained eye. You see, 99% of men are caught up in superficial tactics. They'll try to impress with expensive clothes, flashy cars, or showing off. But these things only go so far. Sure, they may catch a woman's eye for a moment, but they rarely keep her interest. Why? Because they lack depth. They're based on external validation, not genuine confidence. And here's the truth. When a man is truly confident, he doesn't need to flaunt it. His presence speaks for itself. The ancient Greeks had a term for this kind of presence, something they called phronesis, or practical wisdom. This was the idea that true wisdom and confidence come not from outward shows, but from inner understanding. A man with phronesis has a quiet confidence, a sense of purpose and groundedness. He knows his worth and doesn't feel the need to prove it to anyone, and that's the difference. So what is this rare trait that sets 1% of men apart? It's the ability to be fully present. Now, I know that may sound simple, but hear me out. When a man is truly present, when he's engaged in the moment, listening intently and fully aware of the person he's with, it's powerful, it's rare, and it's something women notice and appreciate instantly. Think about it. In today's world, everyone's distracted. People are always on their phones, thinking about the next thing, and rarely taking the time to genuinely connect with the person in front of them. But when you're the guy who can put his phone down, look her in the eye, and actually listen to what she's saying, you're different. You're memorable. You're showing her that you're not just waiting for your turn to talk, but that you're genuinely interested in who she is. There's a Greek concept called logos, which translates to reason or meaningful conversation. The Greeks believed that true connection and understanding come through engaged, meaningful conversation. When you show up in a conversation with this mindset, you're not just making small talk, you're creating a deeper connection, and women can feel that. It's rare for a man to be genuinely present, and it's one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. Here's something most people don't know. Studies show that people who feel listened to and understood are significantly more likely to feel attracted to the person they're talking to. Think about that for a second. Simply by being fully present and listening to her, you're already setting yourself apart from 99% of men out there. This one shift can completely change the way she sees you, and it's something you can start doing right now. Step 1. Practice active listening. The first step to mastering presence is learning to listen actively. This means more than just hearing the words she says. It's about understanding the meaning behind them. When she's talking, avoid the urge to think about your response. Instead, focus on her words, her tone, her body language. Nod, maintain eye contact, and occasionally ask questions that show you're truly engaged. Active listening isn't something that comes naturally to most people. It's a skill that takes practice. But when you get it right, you'll notice a shift. Not only will she feel more drawn to you, they become richer, more interesting, and more meaningful. Step 2. Eliminate distractions. One of the quickest ways to show you're fully present is to eliminate distractions. When you're with her, put your phone away. Don't glance at your watch or check the time. When you're giving someone your attention, give it fully. This signals that you value the moment in the person you're with. And in a world where everyone's attention is scattered, this alone makes you stand out. Here's a quick tip. When you're about to meet someone, whether it's her or anyone else, take a few deep breaths beforehand. Use this moment to clear your mind and center yourself. When you walk into the room, your presence will be grounded and you'll be ready to give your full attention to the person in front of you. Step 3, focus on your inner state. Presence is as much about your internal state as it is about external actions. If you're constantly worried about how you're being perceived or what you're going to say next, you're not truly present. Instead, try to let go of any need to control the situation. Trust that by simply being engaged and interested, you're already making a positive impression. This brings us back to a concept the ancient Stoics practiced: ataraxia, or inner peace. The Stoics believe that true power comes from inner calm, from knowing you're in control of yourself and not needing to control everything around you. When you embrace this mindset, you're no longer anxious about impressing her. You're calm, present, and confident. And this calm presence is magnetic. So there you have it, the rare quality that only 1% of men truly embody, but that every woman finds irresistible: genuine presence. By mastering active listening, eliminating distractions, and cultivating inner calm, you're building connections that are real, that are memorable, and that leave a lasting impact. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, this isn't about using tactics to get her attention. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally stands out, who doesn't need to chase because he's the one people are drawn to. Until next time, keep working on yourself, stay focused, and remember, the real power comes from within.